Hey everybody, my name is Julie. Everybody calls me Jules. Or you can say call me Juju, whichever is easier for you. Excuse me while I scratch. So everybody tells me that I am a great storyteller, which I just like having fun and I like making people happy. Excuse my look tonight. It's late and I'm just chilling. Can't go to sleep. So anyway, I was thinking about when I was younger. Me and my mom and my sister stayed in these apartments in North Carolina. And I'm not going to say the name of the apartments. I'm not even going to name the people in the story. I'm just going to use fake names. My name is Julie. Of course, my name is true. So this is Julie's true story time. So we always ran in the apartments because this was like in the 80s. And it wasn't like it is today where you have to keep your eye on your kids everywhere you go because people are crazy. But anyway, so it was the afternoon, like after school. Me and my sister went up the hill in the apartment complex we lived in, and we got our cousins, which it was three of them. One was 13, one was maybe 11, and the other one was the same age as my sister, 7. I was 9, my sister was 7, and my little cousin was 7. So we decided we were going to go walking and try to find stuff to sell so we can go to the skating rink. Well, there was a little girl who stayed in our neighborhood too, and let's just say her name was QA, which that wasn't her real name. So anyway, she was maybe like 6, and she followed us everywhere we went. So she went with us too. And we started walking. We walked up out of the apartment complex, and we would walk to the convenience store that was outside our apartment complex buildings all the time. So we was taking the back way there, and there was a mill behind the along the walk on the left side. And it made like non-name brand clothes, like hats, belts, shirts, pants, shorts, all kind of stuff, even purses. And I was like, we were walking and somebody mentioned, oh, let's check their dumpsters and see if they have anything in there that we could sell so we can all go skating. So we all walked behind this building. It was huge. And we're like acting like ninjas, like tiptoeing and hiding our face and crawling through the grass until we got to the dumpsters. There were two of them, and they were regular sized dumpsters. They weren't the big ones. And we told QA and my little sister and my little brother to stand at the on the back step of this building, and there was a door. And my other cousin, this 11, she got inside the dumpster. I got inside the dumpster, and then my older cousin was standing outside the dumpster. Well, we couldn't get in there as good because we were bigger. So we had my little sister and my little cousin. They were the same age, like 7 years old. We put them inside the dumpster to get the things out because we could see there were hats and belts and shirts. And the little girl QA was still standing on the porch or I would say, it looks like a porch to me. And we were like, my older cousin said, QA, do not touch the door, okay? Because it might be alarmed. So my sister and my little cousin, they're getting all this stuff and they're throwing it out. And they was like, Julie, you can fit in there. You're not that big. So they put me in there too. So we're throwing all this stuff out, and we have backpacks, and they're sticking the stuff in the backpacks. We're so excited. Everybody's screaming. We're like, we're going to make so much money when we sell this tomorrow. We can have a yard sale in the morning. Then we can all go skating and we can eat food there. It's going to be so great. So in about that time, we hear these alarms going off, and it's like real, real, real. It is so loud, like everybody's holding their ears, and we're like, what is that noise? Who touched the door? And we look, and QA is like laying on the door. She's like this on the door, and we're like, get off the door. She jumps off the door. We look, and there's cops coming from both sides of the building. The lights are blaring. Their sirens are going off. And we're like, run, run. And me and my sister and my little cousin are in the trash can, and we cannot get out. And my older cousin and her sister, who's older, were trying to pull us out of the trash can. And we look at QA, and she's like, got her hands up in the air. The cop comes up, and we're like so scared. And my sister and my little cousin are crying. And he said, "Listen, what are you guys doing back here? This is private property." And my cousin's like, "We were just getting the stuff out of the trash can." He said, "I don't mind you getting the stuff out of the trash can. That's fine. You guys aren't in trouble. So calm down. Don't cry. You just cannot touch the doors and stuff because it makes the alarms go off." So they helped us get out of the trash can, and they walked us back to the road, and they let us keep the stuff we got out of the trash can, and we walked back home. And as we're walking home, we're all like drying our face from crying and laughing. Then we start laughing about it. And we're able to sell the stuff we got and make money for all of us to go to the skating rink. And this is a true story from Juju. See you guys next time. Have a great night.